Warning. The asylum is now closed. The doctors and staff have now left. After dark rules are now in effect and all rooms will be open.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to once again a Happy Man Asylum, brought to you by the Go Home Show. Before all the patients enter the most fearful building in all of creation, the House of Fear. And the architect of fear is none other than Unhinged, and he was the 2021 monster of the asylum. And now we are getting closer to the finals of the Monsters Ball, ladies and gentlemen, as we have the semifinals tonight. And I can't wait. I cannot wait, my brother.
Let's get it.
I'm going to go ahead and do a little introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, the most favorite commenter of all time, none other than the beautiful lady herself, Cookie.
Oh, yeah.
How are you, Cookie? How are you doing today?
Good.
That is amazing. And then my brother, testify. We got Mr. Dre Horton, my brother. How are you, man?
I'm doing good. What's going on, Happy Man Asylum?
Did you take your medication today?
Yes, I did. Wait,
that's amazing. That's amazing. So, my brother, what is the first match tonight?
Ladies and gentlemen, our first match tonight is a tag team match inside of a deep freezer that features Sharkbait and Alexa Fox versus Mason Stevens and the Southern Belle herself, Southern Heart.
Ooh.
Oh.
Man, this one's going to be interesting because, you know, lately we've had Sharkbait figure out this water jutsu style now from this academy that we never even knew that we had. It's this underground academy where they can be experimented on and grow these supernatural powers. And the doctors are now asking me, well, what patients have superpowers? And I'm like, they just keep growing, man. They just keep growing, you know. And now we have Alexa Fox who's saying that there's this inner demon beast, you know, this beast that's inside her, and it's kind of interesting on how that's going to go. But Sharkbait has been dealing with Mason Stevens as of late, and I don't know. Mason Stevens might be at the end of his asylum. You know, I think he's getting medically cleared to exit freely, but I guess we'll find out. So, Dre, started off, my brother. Testify.
Okay. So, two teams are in the middle of the freezer and slugging each other. The inmate starts cheering, "This is awesome.
Woo!
This is awesome."
We got fans today that are not dead. That is a good thing today.
Yes. As they have been treated to a wild deep freezer match to start the right night's activities for the last 10 minutes. Sharkbait slugs down Mason Stevens and then shoves Southern Heart down. Shoves down Southern Heart, helping Alexa Fox. He then tries to get Alexa Fox to escape the freezer with him, but Fox refuses. "I don't need your help taking out Southern Heart. How dare you?" and shoves Sharkbait.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Man.
So meanwhile, Southern Heart gets up and drop kicks Alexa Fox into a frozen pig leg, knocking her head on it.
Cookie, do you like pigs? Do you
Yeah.
like pigs? You like pigs? What kind of sound do they make? Oh, that's an interesting. That's amazing. That's amazing. Thank you for the demonstration.
That's a better pig than I make.
All right, Ray, go ahead and continue, my brother.
Gotcha. So Sharkbait goes after Southern Heart, but Mason Stevens bowls him over into the same pig leg, knocking it over the two of them. Mason Stevens gives up and uses the pig's leg as a weapon, swinging it around and decking shark bait. Southern Heart tosses a box of frozen fat and knocks down shark bait before getting hoisted up by Alexa Fox, who then sidewalk slams her onto the frozen below. Fox now offers to leave with him now, but he refuses as Alexa Fox again shoves shark bait.
Oh man, those two are just having
well,
they're already having issues.
Yeah, like they're trying to. Yeah, they're trying to.
But the thing is, though, the thing is, Alexa Fox throws her hands up. That's it. I give up, and starts walking out of the freezer. But just then, CTC, Nikki Hartman, and Braku storm the freezer's door and slam it into the Fox. There's CTC helping poor old Mason out. Always CTC getting in the way of shit. Mason Stevens here, man. I don't get it. Mason, you need to fight like a man, dude, and stop getting Nikki Hartman and Brakus, doing your dirty work.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Thank you, Cookie, for your input. That is amazing.
Play. Yo, trash and mess.
Oh, she falls back into shark bait. And again, the both of them knock their heads into frozen pig's leg. The two start throwing shots at each other for a few seconds before Stevens spears shark bait, and the two wind up on the frozen floor throwing fists. Southern Heart and Alexa Fox are decking each other with anything they could find in the deep freezer. Muffins, pasta, sauces, you fucking name it. Eventually, Alexa Fox knocks out Southern Heart, turns to see Sharkbait on a knee, and getting pummeled by Mason Stevens. Fox runs over after picking up a pig's leg and knocks down Stevens. Stevens Mason, apparently. I guess they want to, fuck up my OCD here. But Mason, as Sharkbait gets up, I don't need your help, and shoves Alexa Fox back finally. Again, the two go at it before Sharkbait picks her up and power bombs her through the deep freezer supply of chicken pot pies. I don't think they're actually chicken, though. If we know Cletus and what he stores,
Yeah, it's not chicken.
It's not chicken, dude.
Maybe a couple of fingers, pot pies,
Yeah, Sharkbait. Hoo-ha-ha.
Shark bait, hoo-hoo-ha.
Now that was that was good. That was good. That was so good. Thank you.
Oh man. Dre, just finish it off, please. I can't after that.
I got you.
What?
Knocking her out as he done. Knocking her out, he steps over her and shouts, "Done told you I don't need your help against Stevens," and turns to get a big boot to the face by Mason Stevens, knocking him out and flopping down over Alexa Fox. Mason Stevens and Southern Heart open the deep freezer's door and step out. The Asylum siren goes off over the loudspeaker. Your winners, the team of Mason Stevens and Southern Heart.
Mason Stevens and Southern Heart are walking out victorious tonight. And speaking of Mason Stevens, we actually have him in the back right now. He's coming over to the announce table, apparently. So, yes, Mason, what in the flying fuck do you want?
Oh, well. CEO Donald Smith, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? How much I've missed you.
I don't miss you, Mason.
That doesn't...
But the good news is, I've heard after obligations that you have been medically cleared from the asylum.
That is true.
So therefore, after House of Fear, you don't have to deal with these motherfuckers. But you do have to deal with Sharkbait one last time. Because at House of Fear, you would be going up against Sharkbait and his water jutsu. And I don't know if you're going to be able to breathe through his water.
I guess I'm going to have to survive and adapt. Sharkbait, as you said, he's got the water jujitsu or whatever the hell fancy stuff he's got going on there.
You know,
But you
this
better
yeah.
you better call Cletus and tell him to put a new thing on the menu. Shark bait,
Absolutely.
fish, and chips.
Oh,
Because once I'm
shark-
done with shark bait, there ain't gonna be nothing left.
Can it be the Ooh-ha-ha brand?
Actually, Cookie, yeah, we're gonna name it that.
Okay. Ooh-ha-ha.
Ooh,
I
haha.
see. But how will Alexa lift the great white
How
off
will
of
Alexa
her?
lift the gray off her?
Well, I guess it's all about perspective.
Right, absolutely.
All about perspective. But Mason, go ahead. What you gonna say?
I still want to know, and since I've got the CEO here,
Bless you.
a shark and a fox. When did we become Disney?
Cause you've been friends since the movie.
Oh
Whoa,
yeah.
Whoa. Hold on. I'm not saying about that. Cookie for owner. I'm not ready for retirement yet.
Cookie,
You motherfuckers gotta do it for the
cookie,
next 20, 30
cookie.
years, okay? You can have her in the new generation, okay?
Cookie's got my vote.
Listen, that's fine.
You went to a movie and then kiss a girlfriend.
But anyway, CEO.
Animal Planet, you're animal or edible? I guess. But Mason, why don't you stay for a little bit here?
Of course.
All right, because our next match is a Slaughterhouse Kitchen match with Cletus the Bum and VRD.
Oh, that's funny. We were just talking about Cletus, and look.
Absolutely. So I'm going to go ahead and give these guys a tag. Dre, why don't you start it off, my bro? Actually, Cookie, why don't you start off the match?
Yay! Okay. This is only run by the only chef inside. He cooks.
That's the treatment, honey. Why don't you start off with Cletus the Bum? Read the first paragraph, and then Dre will kick it off after that.
The bum was seen in.
There we go.
Plugging up the toilet with Cletus booger beef.
Oh,
5 perfect
no, percent.
Almond meat.
No, human, not Hammond.
Human meat. 5% beef. Cletus is laughing, ha ha ha, and drinking moonshine.
Oh man.
While continuing to shove Cletus beef into the toilet, and doctor and nurses start to chase Cletus as water is just going off on the floor. Cletus
Eludes.
Doctor and nurses when he
Escapes.
to Slugger house. Kitchen. Lock the door. He also changed it up.
All right, Dre, testify.
He had to have been a real bored motherfucker to do all this. Okay, so the doctors and nurses bang on the door. The doctors and nurses bang on the door as Cletus begins to laugh. After about 5 minutes of pounding on the slaughterhouse kitchen door, the doctors and nurses gave up. One of the doctors yelled out, "No more moonshine for a month, Cletus." Cletus begins to laugh as he turns around and notices the RD standing in front of his grill laughing a bit. Cletus runs over to the grill and yells out, "What do you want?" The RD yells out, "I want a refill for my Cletus, all 5 cents of it." All 5 cents of it. Because it tastes like shit. Cletus responds with, "Of course there is shit. That's what I put in it. Shit for the shit people."
Damn.
Okay.
The RD pulls out a Beretta full of Tabasco sauce and starts firing. Cletus picks up the mustard and ketchup bottles and then returns fire as the Asylum siren sounds. Cletus gets pegged in the eyes with the taco sauce, and his eyes start to burn as the RD laughs as Cletus screams because of his burning eyes. The RD grabs Cletus by the head and shoves his head in dirty, bloody dishwater.
Oh.
Ugh. Cletus elbows the RD in the gut and nails the RD with a frying pan to the head. Cletus then smashes the RD's head against the edge of the sink. The RD kicks Cletus in the gut while on the floor as he notices rats and roaches crawling all over the floors and walls and almost throws up. The RD hits Cletus with a cutting board and then a frying pan.
Oh.
The RD pulls Cletus up and pokes him in the eyes like a poke bear. The RD pulls out a taco and begins eating it.
All hail the taco gods.
All hail the taco gods. If anyone can hashtag all hail the taco gods, Ryan Davey will get you that free autograph.
Come on, people. Hashtag it.
Absolutely.
Do it or I'm never gonna laugh.
Wow. All right, so Cletus grabs the taco. No, the RD pulls out a taco, begins eating it. Cletus grabs the taco. Cletus grabs it out of his hands and takes a bite. The RD has a steam coming out of his head. Cletus spits the taco out and yells out, "This crap is nasty. That is 99% beef. Ain't no human up in this bitch."
Exactly.
Like, the RD grabs pots and starts smashing Cletus in the head with it. The RD starts grabbing chairs, tables, ladders, kitchen knives, and beats the living shit out of Cletus.
This is awesome. This
Ashton,
is
no.
awesome.
Not
This
that kind of
is
pot,
awesome.
Ashton. Go. Oh, Ashton, I have to babysit him. God damn it, why are we doing cookie for owner again? Listen, guys, you're dealing with my ass for 20 to 40 years, okay? I'm sorry. She will be there in 20 to 40 years. Right, Cookie?
I mean, you never
I'm
know.
staying here for 2,000 years.
I mean,
Wow.
CEO, you never know what could happen.
That's
So.
a long time.
It was one of those moments. Now I am continuing with life. Where the hell did Oh, yeah. Cletus pulls out his bottle of moonshine and then swigs it. Cletus is instantly aggravated, and the RD grabs the moonshine bottle and tastes it and then smashes it on the floor. Oh!
That's
Ruin
invigorating.
a
Actually.
perfectly bottle of
No.
moonshine?
That's alcohol abuse.
Oh,
That's prison.
yes.
That's it. I'm very sad now.
No Cletus burgers for a month.
I love those burgers, god damn it. All right, so the RD yells out, "Ew, this shine is not strong enough." Cletus turns as red as hot tamale and then begins bringing it to the RD. The RD gets pegged in the side of the head with a beer bottle, which busted open. Cletus pulls out his handy dandy butcher knife and prepares to stab the RD, but the RD is saved by a small ducky named Francine.
Woo, yeah, Francine.
As it begins attacking Cletus, hashtag go Francine the duck.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Francine for new mascot.
You could get 5 pints of blood if you hashtag that right now.
2,000 million blood. And it's
Since
not.
when are you a blood measurement type woman?
Since now.
Oh, okay.
You
My
have
blood type
2,000
is THC.
You have
So
2,000 blood in your.
So the RD starts stomping on Cletus as the RD picks up the young duckling France and kisses and says, "Good girl, Francine," then quacks and runs off. Suddenly, Damien Wolf breaks into the locked doors of the slaughterhouse kitchen and just stands there not doing anything. The RD takes his eyes off Damien Wolf. Hold on 1 second. The RD... Hold on. Suddenly, Damien Wolf breaks free from the locked doors of the slaughterhouse kitchen and just stands there not doing nothing. The RD takes his eyes off Damien Wolf as he continues to stomp on Cletus on the ground. Damien Wolf then tackles the RD. The RD head hits the back of the metal chair. Damien Wolf drags Cletus over the RD. Damien Wolf drops down and counts 1, 2, 3, your winner, Cletus the Bomb. But wait a minute. As doctors and nurses are checking on the RD, Damien Wolf helps Cletus up and praises him, and Cletus yells out, "You finally done something right, my boy." As Cletus turns his back to Damien, Damien snaps, nailing Brain Dead, that brain buster, through a table. Damien Wolf starts laughing as he stands over Cletus, looks down on him, and yells out, "I think the slaughterhouse kitchen needs a new chef."
Oh, wow.
The ultimate heel turn. Well,
whoa. Yeah. Damien Wolf and Cletus the Bomb have been freaking wrecking mayhem here in the Asylum, and now all of a sudden there's differences. It seems like Damien Wolf is like, "Nah, motherfucker, I'm taking that chef position, and there's not a goddamn thing you can do about it."
Maybe he sees that Cletus is slipping.
Maybe
he's had enough of it. But wow, that was. I didn't see it coming.
I mean, we all knew Andre Bradford was a part of Slaughterhouse Kitchen, but when Andre Bradford got lost in hell, and then he ended up coming back from hell by a magical tooth fairy, but now he's not part of the Slaughterhouse Kitchen. We got Damien Wolf wanting this position of being chef, like the leader of Slaughterhouse. Will Cletus be able to handle that or not? That is the question.
Maybe Andre should go back.
I don't think Andre should. I think Andre no. Okay. No.
Well, listen, guys, I got to take a quick sabbatical, but I will be back soon enough to continue the show.
Okay, see ya.
Listen here, Jackson Law. I am sorry that Mason Stevens is on the show, okay? He is medically cleared from the asylum, so you can have a piece of him anytime on, outside of it.
Jackson Law. Come on.
But now we are going with Professor Britwigger versus Cookie for the legendary championship in Cookie's Playground. Cookie, why don't you go ahead and read this match, my brother? Or wait, you're not Dre.
My sister.
My sister.
My sister?
My daughter. Okay. Let's go to the championship. Perfect come fixing onto Cookie Playground. He looks around and sees nothing. The swing is swinging, but nobody is on it. He can hear the sound of children playing, but no children.
You'll get your money, Jackson Law. Don't you worry.
Professor Bitwiggle looks around.
It's complicated, Casey Riddle. It's complicated.
Professor Brickwiggle is hit in the back of the head with a red rubber handball. Not hard. Enjoy to knock him out, but enjoy to jolt
Malcolm King.
forward as Professor Bigwiggle shakes him off. He's hit again, then it seemingly rains handle on the Professor because it's Rectifixer homeless tag. He just stands there waiting to make his move. Then Professor Big Wiggle quickly shoot his hand into the air and catches a flying Cookie by the throat. Cookie, with a face of soup bricks and discos, grabs the hand of the professor and ties
I love how you said that, Professor.
Big Wiggle pulls Cookie close. I stud your trap, you inflexible little rat.
Ooh.
Professor Big Wiggle snarls in Cookie's face. Professor Big Wiggle tosses Cookie to the ground, but like a cat, Cookie lands on her feet. And is amazing on the Professor Big Wiggle gives Cookie no open and ties full clotheslines. Wait, what? What? Cookie jumps.
She's reacting to her own crap.
Professor spins and contacts with a rubbing thumb to Cookie's face. Cookie lands hard on her back. Ow. Professor goes full leg drop, but Cookie rolls out of the way.
I'm trying to figure out where she's at, bro. She's
Professor
just speeding right
and
through.
Cookie both kip up and stare
Yes, she can, Malcolm King.
each other down.
Yes, she can.
Fate. This is resting chat.
Just remember, Malcolm King, she
Can't
is
be hurt.
Unhinged's niece.
Cookie smiles. Professor Big Wiggle sees the pink in Cookie's teeth. Cookie takes in a breath to spit. Wait, breathe or something? To spit the pink mist, but Professor Big Wiggle was wrapped in the spit. Second, it takes Cookie
She's faster than Chris Mack.
breath. The professor takes out a spread and sprays his face with a purple cover liquid. Yay, purple. Cookie spits the mist, but is immediately count first. The pink mist disappears, and a purple-faced professor is just staying back with a butt-eating grin on. I created a nozzle for your brand of pink mist. Sorry, little girl, playtime is over. No, it isn't. It's not. Cookie screams and frosted costing bird to fly from the tree around the playground. Cookie lunges forward and kicks the professor like yay out of under him. Professor Big Wiggle lands on his side, and by the time he hits the floor, Cookie can land on her feet, and he can land on her sides. Cookie has already leaped into the air and crashes down.
She's so dramatic. I love it.
Big Wiggle with her
She's like Pat McAfee.
and boy, the sharp pain caught Professor Big Wiggle
Britt Wicker.
right and pain. climbs to the top of the swing set and leaps off with a beautiful arching mountain.
I don't even know where you're at, girl.
But perfect. I'm almost done with this.
She's better than Pat McAfee, bro.
Knees up. Cookie hits his knees hard with her ribs. Ow. Cookie rolls around, clutching her ribs in pain. Ow, owie. Big Winkle gets up and walks toward Cookie.
Towel.
Big Winkle is standing over Cookie, casting a shadow on her. Cookie looks up. Smile creep onto her face. And
Even did it.
split around the neck. Yeah. Of process Big Wickle and Titan cracking. The professor is it. Creeper has suck up on the winner. Prophet Big Wickle. Creeper.
Oh, creeper.
White whisper into Prophet's Big Wickle ear. You're my friend. No, Lennon in his LM. You are just a frown.
A facade.
A facade. Face. And you know this. Don't you, Creeper? Springs. Bit Wiggle and hits him with a broken teeth music.
Oh, crap.
Creeper stands over his work and starts as the
Lifeless.
prospector Big Wickle. Cookie looks up at the moving creeper and slowly makes her way to Big Wickle. Cookie pins him, trying not to disrupt Creeper as she has no idea what his motives are. 1, 2, 3, you winner and new championship.
Legendary champion. None other than Cookie. Wow. Just wow. Ladies and gentlemen, Cookie is your new legendary champion. And she's only 9, guys. How are any of you guys gonna take that? She is just Cookie? How is anyone gonna take that from you?
Because they have to. I'm gonna make them disappear.
Oh dang. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. And I cannot believe it. That was great. Good job to you. Now I got this next match because, ladies and gentlemen, it is an exploding turnbuckle match as you have the Juggalo Austin Kruger
versus David Blake. Okay.
Shut up! Shut up! My job! Woo! Anyways, it is Austin Kruger, ladies and gentlemen, taking on David Blake. So I'm going to go ahead and start this match. The bell rings as both men circle around each other in the ring. Austin is taunting David to give the first shot. David runs towards Austin, but Austin grabs him and does a guillotine lock. Hold on one second. A guillotine. Where am I? A guillotine lock just to mock David. Austin then lets go and pushes David. Austin then taunts David to slap him in the face. David slapped him in the face. Austin laughs. David then punches Austin in the face and Austin falls down. Austin gets angry as he gets up and they all just have a big ass brawl. They are exchanging blows after blows. Austin gets the upper hand and hits the clothesline out of nowhere. He throws Dave out of the ring. Austin gets out of the ring. He taunts David again as Dave crawls towards the steel steps. As Austin goes towards Dave, David sidesteps the leg of Austin and Austin fell face first onto the steel steps. David then smashes Austin's face onto the steel steps multiple times until Austin is dripping with blood.
Blood.
David drags Austin back to the ring. David goes for the pin. 1, 2. Austin kicks out at 2. David is getting frustrated. David tries to pick up Austin, but Austin pokes the eye of David. David is stunned by it. Austin then hits a stunner out of nowhere. Austin tries to pin David, but David kicks out at 2. Austin drags David to the corner. Austin picks up David in a powerbomb position and powerbombs him onto the exploding turnbuckles as David's back touches the turnbuckle. The turnbuckle explodes and we can smell that David's back skin has been burned. David is down. Austin drags David towards another turnbuckle. He picks him up again and power bombs David to another turnbuckle. David is now crawling in pain. Hold on one second. You know what? Austin then taunts the wounded David to get up. As David gets up, Austin hits a Kruger cutter. Austin then beats up David some more until David is coughing out blood. Austin hits a standing moonsault until onto David. Austin then tries to pick up David once again, but David uses all his energy that was left and gets out of the way and pushes Austin straight onto the exploding turnbuckle. As the turnbuckle explodes, the explosion blinded Austin. David then hits a clothesline onto Austin. David picks up Austin and power bombs him into the last exploding turnbuckle. Austin is in agony, but he tries to keep his posture. Austin gets up and is met with a DDT by David. As Austin is down, David taunts him ass to get back up. As Austin gets back up, David Irish whips Austin, and David hits the signature alarm clock. Then David taunts Austin again and hits his finisher for the dogs, that cross-legged fisherman's buster. David goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Your winner is none other than David Blake.
David Blake.
Damn. You know, people are wondering, how did David Blake lose to Southern Heart but beat Austin Kruger? And the fact is, David Blake here in the Asylum is unpredictable. You never know what the fuck is going to happen here. And I'm going to tell you that right now, is this Asylum is unpredictable. And David Blake, I know David Blake has been talk with my brothers, Chris Mack and Malcolm King, about, transferring out of the Asylum and into a more broader mainstream type era. The fact that David Blake is one hell of a superstar and that he could go toe to toe with Austin Kruger and, gain the victory. And, it's crazy, So I guess we'll see, will David Blake go to ACW or will David Blake go to PCW? That is the big question that we have for David Blake. But, you know, he definitely went toe-to-toe with Austin Kruger, and that was one hell of a match. But wait a minute. As Austin gets up, David Irish whips Austin. We already said that. Wait a minute. After the match, we see Dragon Queen attack Austin and set the C4 explosives off as Kruger is in the ring. Renegade, where you at, guys? No, this is not good. Renegade. Dragon Queen gets on the Asylum stage as Austin Kruger is still seen standing up from all the C4 explosives, except it looks like he's got some burned face paint on, and it seems like Monster Kruger is standing in the flaming ring. Monster Kruger stares down Dragon Queen. Wow. I mean, there is definitely some great anticipation going into with Kruger and Dragon Queen. That is definitely insane. I cannot believe it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Inner Demon champion versus the Insomniac champion in a padded room match, as we have the Inner Demon champion Onions, who has been dealing with the wrath of Unhinged lately for this Inner Demon championship, and it's going to be interesting how this goes for the House of Fear, because Unhinged is the architect of fear and is the creator of the House of Fear, and Onions is stepping into his domain. But Darius Jones, you know, he comes into this Asylum firing on all cylinders, and he's now Insomniac champion. He was patient enough to get the opportunity up until he said, you know what, screw you, and we're going to do what we need to do. And I'm going to take my opportunity to take on Inmate if he accepts. Inmate accepted, and here we are now. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's a champion versus champion match. Onions versus Darius Jones. And, oh, wow, the crowd is going right here. It says, wait, the same monster that Unhinged was possessing? Maybe. Oh, we have a lot of people saying, no, keep David Blake here. You know, I mean, I see a lot of great potential inside of ACW and PCW. The fact that I see written on him ACW World Heavyweight Champion, PCW Infinity World Champion, or PCW Global World Champion. You know, there's a lot of opportunities and a lot of great talent that's over there on either brands. And, you know, here in the Asylum, you know, David Blake, I love the guy. I have a lot of respect for the guy, but in the Asylum, I really want to see people shine here, and I know he will shine, but it's the Asylum. It's unpredictable, dude. Unfucking predictable. Mason Stevens, hey, did you find the bathroom all right?
You got jokes.
I do got jokes.
But
all right, so
real quick, because can I just say, Cookie, sorry, but shit just got real. Monster Kruger. I never thought I'd see the day where I'd see him again. But like you said,
yes, Malcolm King, that Monster Kruger, the one that Unhinged still has possession over. And I guess knowing that his House of Fear, Unhinged is like, you know what, Kruger, here you go. I was getting there, Malcolm King. I was getting there, my brother. I got you, bro. We're twins. Right? But Malcolm King and I are twins. We all know this.
But like you said, CEO, this is the Asylum. It's unpredictable. You never know what's going to happen.
Abso-fucking-lutely. But ladies and gentlemen, as the squeaking of the wheels can be heard through the empty halls, we see doctors and nurses wheel both patients to the padded room. They set them inside and shut the door behind them. We see both patients slightly incoherent. The Asylum siren sounds, which seems to wake them up. As they look over and see each other, they instantly begin trading lefts and rights, while the Onions getting a lucky headbutt and sending Darius stumbling backwards. Onions laughs and heads towards the door, only for Darius to spear him into the wall besides the door. Darius pulls Onions off the wall and DDT him into the padded floor. Onions lays there as Darius grabs him by the hair, only for Onions to hit Darius with a headbutt, sending Darius into the wall. Onions pushed off the wall and hits a spear, sending both patients into a second padded room. That must have been some fucking force in that spear.
Ouch.
That must have been, wow. That must have been a lot of force.
Ouch.
The two begin trading blows, with Darius quickly jumping on the bed and jumping off, landing a big boot. Darius laughs and looks at Onions and heads back towards the other room, only for Onions to kick up, hitting Darius in the knee, sending him to one knee. Onions stands up, stretching, and picks Darius up and nails a powerbomb onto the metal frame as he sees Darius holding his back. Onions picks him up and drive him into the padded walls again, and they land beside a table which is filled with cups of different liquid.
Yummy.
Yummy. We don't know how long those cups been there. There might have been some experimental projects up in there.
First
bit of green, furry stuff. Yeah.
First mystery meat, now mystery drinks. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh, especially Cletus. All right. Onions picks up one and sniffs it. Oh, this is Coca-Cola. I just don't know what is floating on top. Onions takes a big gulp and narrows his eyes, which turn pink, and he viciously attacks Darius and actually bites a chunk of his arm out. As Darius is bleeding, he picks up another cup and takes a swig and begins coughing that was straight water. That's not fair. Wow. As Onion's eyes return to normal, we can see him look over at Darius and smirks and rushes in and catches him off guard, sending him into the other room. Okay. Darius stands up and sees Onions, rushes at him, only to sidestep, sending Onions head first into the padded wall. Darius spins him around and smirks and hits the end of days and stands on the bed and waits for Onions to get up before he hits the downfall, that 180 curb stop, and lands beside Onions as they stand up and still begin trading blows. So after all of that,
how?
They are still going at it.
How? That's so much head trauma. How?
I don't know. As we can see the exhaustion being built up with both patients, Onions gets his second win and nails Darius with a vicious right hand, sending him backwards. But Darius slides to a stop and rushes at Onions and nails him with the end of days. Darius smirks as he heads towards the door, but stops and looks back at Onions, saying, "You can never beat me." Darius smirks and quickly grabs Onions and nails a collapse to the concrete floor before Darius passes out from exhaustion. Ladies and gentlemen, doctors and nurses are rushing in, and I am declaring this match a draw between Onions and Darius Jones, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. That is insane. That is insane. Before I bring in my brother Dre Horton back onto the commentary table after he just took a big deuce of bisexual shit in a toilet, ladies and gentlemen, this is about to get real.
Are we sure it was a toilet, though?
Yeah.
Well, that's what doctors told me, but one doctor was covered in shit, so...
Again, Asylum, unpredictable.
But ladies and gentlemen, the lights go out in the padded room as they turn back on Darius, but Darius is gone, and Unhinged is standing over Onions, who seems to be in a pool of his own blood. Unhinged laughs and snaps his finger as the House of Fear appears behind him as he grabs Onion's foot and drags him inside the House of Fear, slamming the door after.
Oh.
Whoa. Onions? We'll make sure Mason will send Coke out there. Coke delivery, right, Mason?
I don't know. Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe? You don't want to turn down the Stinky Pinky?
Did you not just see who was
Yeah,
in
he
the
does.
ring? Did you not just see
Unhinged?
who?
Just give him a hug. He's a big teddy bear.
Yeah, okay. A teddy bear from hell, maybe.
That is true. I agree with that. I do.
Listen,
Teddy
you
bear from
poke him
hell.
first, and then maybe I'll. Human
StreamYard's like,
sacrifice.
fuck you. Oh, Malcolm King is okay with sending you.
No.
Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a barbed wire rope match.
Ooh. Ouch.
Now this, Mason Stevens, you know this guy very, very well. Casey Riddle is going after Dragon Queen because Dragon Queen is set to face Austin Kruger at the House of Fear. So Austin Kruger's like, hey, Riddle, homie, why don't you do me a solid and see what you could do to maybe get her pre-injured before, make it easy for Austin. Malcolm
Typical.
King says last one here has to go check on Onions and Unhinged. Well,
Nope, not me.
Malcolm King, just have your limo up front. I got you, bro. Dre, you're going to have to hop on the hood.
I'm safe.
Dre's like, no, I'm good. I am good, my brother.
I don't want no parts of Unhinged and Onions. Please keep me at the commentary booth.
Well, Dre, thank you for the tag, Miss Dolly. Thank you. All right, Casey Riddle taking on Dragon Queen. Dre, why don't you start this off, my brother? Testify!
So Dragon Queen was seen exiting her padded room as Casey Riddle and Austin Kruger ambushed her from behind.
Shit. Oh, shit.
As they both swung, rephrase that. As they both swing kendo sticks to the back of her head, they repeatedly stomp on her as they begin to drag her through the halls of the asylum.
Damn.
Well, damn. They drag her to the slaughterhouse kitchen area, but Dragon Queen was able to hit a low blow on Riddle before Austin could continue the attack. Dragon Queen smashed Austin's head hard in the face with the Dutch oven, and it completely busted Austin's nose and he begins bleeding. She follows up with a huge spear that sent Austin down as he rolls across a bunch of rat traps as one snaps Austin squares into family jewels.
Hold on, time out. This motherfucker just brought out the beast, the monster, and now he's getting rat traps all over him. I think Unhinged is like only moments you can have the monster, okay? Now that you're backstage, you don't need the monster anymore, so let me just take that back, please. Thank you. Enjoy the rats, bitch. Continue, my brother.
Dragon Queen turns around just to be smacked with a cast iron front pan as her face falls onto the grill that sets off 400 degrees. Ouch. Casey Riddle grabs a spatula and presses her face down harder on the grill. He tries to flip her face the other way, but Dragon Queen is able to rake the eyes of Riddle and punch him square in the throat as she grabs him in a headlock as she and Riddle exits the kitchen. The cameras are finally able to catch back up to Riddle and Dragon Queen as she has found her way to the boiler room. Dragon Queen Irish whips Riddle into steamy pipes as Riddle is yelling from the heat from the pipes. Dragon Queen backs up and smiles as she does a running splash, and all the pipes, I read that twice, all the pipes come crashing down onto both patients. Austin Kruger is seen running into...
Hold on, Dre. Fuck you, Rich.
How hard of a commentator are you to have Mason on? Wow, really? Really, bro? That's how you feel? Is that really how you feel, Rich? Okay.
Oh, man.
Austin Kruger is seen running into the boiler room as he picks up Riddle. They both pick up Queen and go for a double suplex, but Dragon Queen reverses to a double DDT. Dragon Queen throws Riddle out of the boiler room. She looks down and picks up a pipe. She exits the room, shuts it, and locks Austin in there by placing the pipe, jamming the door shut.
Minutes go by
she
and
locked him in.
Minutes go by and Dragon Queen and Casey Riddle finally find themselves at ringside as Dragon Queen attempts to Irish whip Casey, but he reverses it and throws her into the ring and does a running big boot, and Dragon Queen's head smacks off the ring post. Casey Riddle throws her into the ring and the Asylum siren officially sounds as he pins her, but she kicks out at 2. Riddle is in shock. Well, he shouldn't really be in shock. Damn, you took your own whip off pipe. What the fuck? Sorry, just reading the comments. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Who the fuck wrote this? That's funny. Anyways, Dre, I can't continue. Continue.
Riddle is in shock as he picks Dragon Queen up and throws her into the corner as barbed wire cuts her back up as Casey runs in for a running splash and rips her back off the turnbuckle. With a running bulldog, he sizes her up as he attempts a neck cutter, the final cut. He pins her for the 1, 2. Her shoulder lifts up at the last possible second.
Riddle is pissed. He's backing up in the corner, looking like he's setting up for a punt kick. He's running towards Dragon Queen, but she hits him low at the right time. She hops up and lifts up Riddle and connects the sweet dreams at GTS. She hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. But Austin Kruger's music hits as she gets up and was waiting for him to show up. But wait a minute, it looks like Jackson Law is getting on the stage just laughing at the fact of playing Austin Kruger's music right now. She turns around after he doesn't come out just to be hit with Kruger Cutter as Kruger lays Casey over Dragon Queen for the 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. And the siren sounds as Kruger does the cut throat symbol towards Dragon Queen and tells her, "I'll see you at House of Fear. Whoop, whoop, motherfucker." Damn. I think Kruger's dead. I'm gonna say
Does
that
he?
right now.
Okay, so I need to know one thing. Does he have magical powers? Because I could sworn he was just locked somewhere behind the door.
Well,
So
hold on. There was no magical powers. Jackson Law was on the stage. So Jackson Law had to be the one to take. Don't be starting this whole damn swear jar. Fudge, fudgity, fudge, fudge, fudge. What the fuck? What the fuck? What fuck? Someone's vibrating, and that's a bad thing if you have a vibrator.
Sorry, that's me.
That's amazing, Dre. Is that for the bisexual monkeys?
My apologies. My apologies, y'all. No, let me answer this. I'll be right back. Hang on. No,
I'll
never
be
mind.
right here.
Never mind. No, wait, hold on. I'll be back. Damn.
Oh, DQ, get him. All right, Dre. Just leave me with Mason again. That's fine.
Hey.
And the nice wall with unicorns on it.
Hey, what, really? Really? You had to throw that in there?
I ain't got no magic fantasy powers.
Wow. Fantasy powers, huh?
I mean, someone needs to get off. Whoa.
Whoa.
All right, so, ladies
Moving
and
on.
gentlemen, we have a Lego death match. This is for a #1 contender for the Insomniac Championship, where the special referee is none other than your Insomniac champion, Darius Jones, as it's in May 420, Tyler Stone and John Reggins. This is going to be great. So, Cookie, we are on match 7.
Okay.
In May 420. I'm gonna highlight it, and you're gonna start right there. This is you're gonna read this match, and you're gonna get excited like the other one. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, you kick it off, ladies and gentlemen. Cookie Corner is up next.
What? As a mate, 420, Kyle Stone and Johnny Reggins
400.
brought down to the Mueller ring. Ding!
She hit me in the head. Ow.
And
Ashton
all-
just walked by me and hit me in the fucking head.
Ashton. What are we gonna do?
Ashton.
Idle head Clint. The meal and make champion.
I'm wearing white. It makes me a ghost.
Ashton, you can't say that kind of stuff. This is 2022.
You can't say. And Mason goes, you can't say that kind of stuff. It's 2022.
Who cares?
Ashton, any response, bro? All right, go ahead and start there, Cookie. Sorry.
Do you want me to restart?
No, continue where you're at.
Unfresh the MPCW championship. Dr. Jones makes his way down. At the ramp and dolls in the ring and singles full the Amelia sirens to go off. Ding, 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 ding. The music siren goes off. Ding.
Don't you dare mock the Asylum siren.
It makes 420 stand. You had I love that. Don't we?
Oh boy.
Go ahead, continue.
A mate 420 stands back as Tired Stone and Johnny Regging go after each other, throwing left and right. Tired Stone nails a fisherman. Suplex with a pin combo as Dan John just goes. The pin falls. Tired Stone shrugs his shoulder. John Regan, the peg to the side. Side of Tired Stone face. As inmate 420 looks on his with a blunt in the back hand. Both Regging and Stone seem to be at a stalemate as inmate 420 nailed Tired Stone with a bomb that says on the hook. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Kool-Aid Man.
He then smashes it over Regan head, who just acted Tired Stone on the ground. Inmate 420 covered Johnny Riggle, but to no Evangeline Jones does not give a but. Inmate then covered Tired Stone still. No count from Dixon Jones. Inmate rolls out of the ring and grabs wrong mid Legos and brings it into the ring. Uh-oh. Inmate 420 Sam smashes it over head, but he ducks.
Thanks for the demonstration.
Johnny Regan Tired Stone then drop kick. 420 over the top rope. Daniel Jones yawned.
Okay, so Darius Jones yawns and decides to watch the match from a distance. As he goes up the ramp, he notices a ladder made out of Legos. Don't you dare no. And climbs up the. How the fuck is this? Is impossible. How the fuck? That must be a nice Lego structured ladder.
No, I know how they do it.
Oh God, how do they do it?
They put like 20 or 30,000 blocks up. Okay.
Okay.
But there's lines like this big, and then they put it on, and then the person climbs it slowly, and then the other person has to hold the Legos before the person falls. If they fall off, they can kill themselves.
That just got dark. You know, this what sucks with you about Cookie is because you will be first you're sweet and then you're sour. Like you can turn it.
Kind of like a Sour Patch Kid.
You can tell she's Zeffy's kid.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah, you definitely can. I mean, I better watch out saying that. I better look.
Hey, look, Dre's back. How was the call from Vince McMahon?
Yeah, Dre.
The call was great. He's retiring. Well, he's already retired, but he was like, "We want you to come in and do some ring work." And I said, "You want me to come and do ring work?" "Yeah, I heard you down there at MPCW and you're doing a good job. And I want you to come work for the WWE."
So you
"But you don't run WWE no more." "I know what I don't do, damn it. Just do what I tell you." I get you plugged in. I call Stephanie and Hunter, and they'll give you a job. Goodbye. And that was it.
So is your friend an alien?
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, on to the Asylum Tron. Tyler Stone and John Riggins pay no attention, and they grab 2 beer bottles, Legos, and smashes it into each other's face. Both patients seem to be giving it their all. Darius Jones just pulls out his phone as he continues to... Wait, they can have phones?
Yeah.
Patients can have phones?
I guess they can.
So they can break it. So they can throw at the nurses and doctors.
Oh. Well, I don't want to know what Cletus or Crossdresser Michelle's phone is all about. I really don't want to know. You know what? So I guess if we don't, I don't want to know.
No, I don't either.
I don't either. All right, so. And he pays no mind to what the hell is going on. Inmate 420, I had to, grabs an eye rake made of Legos and throws it in the ring while taking a hit of his blunt. Tyler Stone steps on the rake spikes, and the rake handle goes straight into his face. John Riggins then nails a German suplex with a pin combination, but there is no count of 3 yet again. Inmate 420 brings in a Lego table into the ring. Inmate 420 sets it up. John Riggins and Inmate 420 start throwing lefts and rights. Inmate 420 pulls out his pocket a Lego lighter and uses it to light another. What?
So
what imaginational bull crap is this? I mean, isn't it?
It's a Lego thing.
But it's plastic. If it's like plastic and flame.
How?
See,
how is that
I'm gonna
possible?
sound like a broken record, but it's the Asylum. It's unpredictable.
That is true.
Red Legos comes out when you do that.
Wow. Wow.
Okay.
You are Cookie's Corner, ladies and gentlemen. Lego lighter. Oh, man. Inmate 420 nails a back elbow as John Riggins is staggered. Inmate 420 brings out his signature small frying pan, only it's made of Legos, and smashes it over John Riggins' head. Inmate 420 goes for the cover, but Darius Jones is brushing his hair, not paying any attention.
Someone
Inmate
fire this
420
guy.
gets up and looks at Darius Jones and yells out, "Come on, bro, do your job, or don't get a blunt, bro." Darius Jones just flips off inmate 420, and this infuriates him.
I like inmate 420. He gives me his joints.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Thank you, Ashton. Inmate 420 tries to leave to go meet Darius Jones, but instead is tapped on the shoulder by Tyler Stone as John Reagan sets up the Lego made table that Inmate 420 brought in earlier into the ring. Inmate 420 turns around and is met with a 3D through the Lego table. John Reagan and Tyler Stone go for the cover and still no count. Tyler Stone and John Reagan just get pissed but continue to fight and take it out on one another. Wow. Meanwhile, Inmate 420 has rolled out of the ring. Inmate 420 has had enough of Darius Jones' I don't give a fuck attitude, and Inmate 420 starts to climb the Lego ladder, the same one that Darius Jones climbed up onto the Asylum Tron. Darius Jones just pushes the Lego ladder over, and Inmate 420 falls into the fans and seems to be out cold. The fans start yelling, "Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!"
Yes.
I think I swallowed a fly. Oh, fucking Cletus. But ladies and gentlemen, back in the ring, Tyler Stone pulls out a pair of Lego brass knuckles, and then Tyler Stone pegs John Reagan's and goes for the cover. Darius Jones just ignores the count. John Reagan's then rolls up Tyler Stone with lights and still with tights and still no counting from Darius Jones. What do you guys think Darius Jones is doing?
Not giving a fuck.
He's really not giving a fuck.
He's
Both
eating
Tyler
some food.
Stone and what'd you just say, Cookie?
He's eating some food, and then he's not.
He's eating. Please do tell. I'm curious.
He's eating junk food.
Oh, okay. What kind of junk food?
Cheetos, chips, cupcakes, Cheetos, cake,
Oh,
donuts.
oh. All right. So, all right. Both Tyler Stone and John Reagan's look at each other and heading up the ramp as they place the ladder up to the Asylum Tron. Stop running. Darius Jones gets on top of it, and before Tyler Stone and John Reagan can react, Darius Jones nails a leap of faith on John Reagan and Tyler Stone. Darius Jones, the Insomniac champion, just taking action. Darius Jones grabs the Asylum microphone and says, "You know what, House of Fear? I may as well take on all three of you idiots." He drops the mic, calls for the Asylum siren, and walks away holding the Insomniac championship up high. So, ladies and gentlemen, at House of Fear, it will be Darius Jones, your Insomniac champion, taking on Tyler Stone, John Reagan, and Inmate 420.
Oh yeah, baby.
Woo!
I like that.
Fatal
I like
four-way.
that. That's gonna be a good match right there, bro.
Wow. Wow. Eating your hey, Malcolm K, my brother's saying you need to stop eating your fingers, Cookie.
I say you make Malcolm King disappear.
Oh,
Yeah.
and we have snap. This is freaking insane. Dre, what is our next match, my brother?
Ladies and gentlemen, our next match is a Witches Circles match
Oh.
that features Lenore Lynn versus Sabrina the Psychotic with our very own Cookie as a, on the side.
Yeah. Yep, on the side. Cookie is watching right now.
Watching.
What?
Watching.
She said what?
You're watching the match.
How?
Yes.
What do you mean how?
Watching.
Don't
Me?
you?
Yes. You're here. You're here with us, and then you're also on the side with Sabrina.
Blake and
You're
Sabrina.
that powerful.
What?
Can I help you? Austin, you forgot your kid. Austin.
Austin!
Can I help you? Now, what are you doing, kid? Hi.
Hi, bud.
Dre, go ahead and continue this match. I have a little.
Can I read
No, I want Dre to read
I
it.
got you, brother. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So Lenore Lynn can be seen walking through the graveyard, looking around and seeing the graves of patients who have passed on. As she stops at one, she looks up and sees Sabrina sitting on a tombstone, while Cookie sitting on the ground having a tea party.
it?
Lenore steps towards them as Cookie stands, and her eyes turn rainbow as she lights the circle on fire. As Sabrina jumps off the tombstone and smirks as Cookie goes back to her tea party. Lenore looks around as images suddenly appear in the flames. Lenore's first image is the guilt she feels about being in the shadows of another patient. The images begin laughing as Legion appears, saying, "You will get out of my shadows, little birdie." Lenore screams at the image, saying, "I am Lenore Lynn. I am my own person." The image disappears as another takes its place. The scene switches to Sabrina standing there laughing as she suddenly attacks Lenore with a vicious right hand, sending Lenore to the ground right beside Cookie. Cookie looks up with a grin and says, "Go away, you are disturbing my tea party." As Cookie flicks her hand, Lenore ends up at Sabrina's feet. Sabrina picks up and holds her as another image appears in the flames, as we see Amber Lynn sitting there looking at Lenore and say, "How could you, Lenore? Why would you?" Lenore says, "What are you even talking about?" As the image goes to attack, Lenore breaks free as Sabrina runs to the other side. Amber Lynn's image appears on the flames and says, "You betrayed me. You let cookies get in your head and you turned on me. How could you?" Lenore grabbed her head, looks at her image, and screams, "I never turned on you. I was loyal and I'll prove it." Cookie leans over and whispers in Sabrina's ear as they turn back around. Lenore walks through the flame. As Lenore steps out and sees Amber Lynn with a shovel and an evil grin, Lenore backs up as the flame disappears and Cookie giggles and says, "Control." As Lenore's eyes turns black at night and a raven lands on her shoulder, Lenore suddenly teleports as Amber Lynn drops the shovel and stares into the eyes of Sabrina. Suddenly, Cookie grabs a ring and they teleport.
Whoa, damn.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
And I have one.
Wow. But ladies and gentlemen, that is interesting because, Lenore Lynn and Emberlyn, have been having this issue lately. And, it's kind of interesting because Cookie can say control and it can make Lenore, in Cookie's possession. And then she could say release and it'll release it just like that. So Cookie is, you're scary, dude.
Yeah, very scary.
Yeah, very scary. But ladies and gentlemen, what else is scary is a Lucifer's cage match as we have Dollface. We have Dollface, Nappy Boy
versus Tin and Zabzable the Clown.
CEO, before this match starts, I'm just gonna say farewell. I got a couple things I gotta go take care of.
Absolutely.
Okay, see ya.
He's like,
Wow.
bye.
Feel the love.
All right, brother. Until next time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We have Dollface, Nappy Boy taking on Titan and Zelzabar the Clown. Let's see what happens right here, right now. The 4 inmates are sitting in their individual cells when a rip in time and reality forms. Scaly hands shoot through each of the rips, dragging their poor souls through it as it closes. When the hand releases them, they find themselves in a solid gold cage.
Oh yeah, baby.
littered around the ring, and in it are the bones of demonic and other hellish creatures. On top of the ring post are statues carved out of pure obsidian. I think that's the word. Obsidian, maybe. Anyways, surrounding the ring itself are legions upon legions of demons and devils sitting at the top of the throne made of solid blood. Lucifer himself opens the solid black wings and demands that they start fighting immediately. Wow. As the four start circling each other, we see Dollface actually walk right up to Titan and bitch slap him in the face. Titan wipes his mouth before grabbing her and throwing her over his head into the arms of Zelzabar. Titan turns around only to get speared by Nappy Boy. Nappy Boy starts driving his fist right into Titan's face, busting it open already before grabbing him, standing him up, and raking Titan's face across the barbed golden chains.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
That was definitely a bitch slap. That was ouch.
That was great.
Absolutely. Nappy Boy then hits Titan with a snap DDT before getting up and hitting Zelzabar with the clothesline before helping Dollface to her feet. Both Nappy and Dollface start stomping away on Zelzabar when the demons outside the cage start shouting the approval of the violence inside the ring. Titan is able to get to his feet for running over, taking out both Dollface and Nappy Boy with a double clothesline. Titan would have been to grab Nappy Boy and put him in a one-armed headlock as he helped Zelzabar to his feet. Zelzabar would then hit a running knee strike to the top of Nappy's head. As Nappy drops to the mat, Zelzabar turns towards Dollface, only to be hit with a standing drop kick through his face. Dollface will then kip up to her feet before turning and facing Titan. She smirks at Titan as she gives him the middle fucking finger.
Oh yeah.
Titan takes off running towards her as Titan hits Dollface with a vicious clothesline that turns her inside out. A hush forms across the gathering of demons surrounding the cage. As Titan looks around, he notices one of the statues is actually going from the ring post. He spins around only to get hit with a standing drop kick from one of the statues. The statue rips the tyrant's shirt off his body and wipes the paint off of him, revealing Legion underneath.
Yeah.
Wow. That's insane. Legion starts stomping away on Titan's chest before he rolls out of the ring and brings up a body bag. He picks up Titan and hits him with a brain buster on top of the now ring post that he was just standing on. Legion pushes Titan in the body bag, zips it up. He walks to the cell door, kicking it open. Legion vanishes in the horde of demons, leaving Zelzabar on his own.
Oh yeah.
Wow. That is fucking wow.
Amazing.
Yeah, Legion is taking this opportunity right now, and he just put Titan in a freaking Zelzabar. Or wow, in a Zelzabar, wow. In a body bag. Zelzabar. Zelzabar finds himself standing in the middle between Dollface and Nappy Boy. He starts fighting both of them at the same time, hitting Dollface with a vicious left punch before driving an elbow into Nappy Boy's face. Zelzabar would continue fighting off both of his opponents. This would continue on until Nappy Boy grabs Zelzabar and tries to pick him up into a German suplex, only for Dollface to climb up to the second rope and jump off, hitting both men with a missile dropkick, forcing Zelzabar to go over Nappy's head in the suplex. Dollface would then run over and hit a crossbody on Zelzabar before going for the pin. 1, 2, Zelzabar throws her off. Zelzabar quickly gets to his feet as both him and Nappy Boy are trading punches. He grabs Nappy Boy by the throat and hits a choke slam. He turns around just to catch Dollface in another clothesline. However, she spins and latches herself onto his arm. Zelzabar walks over to the cell wall and starts bashing his arm against it, forcing Dollface to let go. Zelzabar was able to hold his own against both opponents, making sure both of them stayed on the mat. He walks over to Nappy and goes to drive the boot right into his face, only to have Dollface hit him with a chop block, bringing the big man down. Wow. Nappy would pick Zelzabar up on his shoulder as Dollface climbs towards the top of the cage. She jumps off of it and hits a Harley stomp as Nappy Boy hits a gorilla press. Zelzabar's head bounces off the mat as Nappy went for the pin. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah.
The hordes of demons actually open up the space around Legion as the devil himself gets off his throne and walks down to him. Lucifer hands Legion a handful of solid black flames, a smirk forming as he steps back. Legion takes the handful of flames and drops it on the body bag, which immediately erupts in flames. Titan begins to squirm as the flames engulf him and the body bag itself. Screams of agony become louder as Titan rips himself free and runs into the demons. We were all laughing at him. Lucifer looks up and appears to be looking right at the CEO and nods. Ladies and gentlemen, I am announcing at House of Fear, we will have Legion versus Titan in a #1 contender for the Inner Demon Championship. Wow. I cannot believe it. Legion versus Titan and a #1 contender for the Inner Demon Championship. Will they go up against Onions or will they go up against Unhinged? Because remember, ladies and gentlemen, at House of Fear, we have Legion taking on Titan, and then we have Unhinged taking on Onions for that Inner Demon Championship. So this is going to get crazy, ladies and gentlemen. But ladies and gentlemen, we have a Flaming Forest match. Speaking of Legion, we have Underground, Zeffy Blake taking on Savior and Legion. Cookie, why don't you go ahead and read the first paragraph?
Underground and Zeffy Blake enter one end of the boring fastest as Savior and Lender came from behind as they both yelled, "Gotcha! Be quicker than that!" As the siren sounds.
That's not what it sounds like. Child.
Shovel. Ooh, shovel. And Invisibly smacks Zeffy in the back of the head as he leans down.
I will read this part. And whispers, "Not much of a witch after all, you bitch." Yes, yep.
Did Underground just say that to me?
Underground and Zeffy enter one end of the burning forest as Savior and Legion come from behind and they both yell, "Gotta be quicker than that, bitches." As the Asylum siren sounds, Savior grabs a shovel and immediately Savior said it.
Was Savior the potato?
Savior was the potato.
That goddamn potato! I'm gonna make mashed potatoes out of him.
Savior repeats stomp on the back, hard from the ground. Legion from behind as he jumped on the back of Underground and Applex. A huge sleeper holds as Underground goes down to both of his knees. Zeffy took the shovel that Saber had smacked Legion square in the face as he spit out a tooth and is bleeding from the mouth. Prodcutions and his head has been busted open. Saber is back up. But as Saber lunges toward Zephyr, she snaps her finger and apples behind Saber as she took the end of the shovel and swung it to the family jugglers. As Zephyr and Underground are now stomping on Saber and Ranger as they both swing back and forth. Between both monsters. Suddenly, lightning.
Okay, I got this. Ready? Suddenly, lightning strikes one of the branches and has now formed a ring of fire around all 4 patients because the doctors and nurses lacked the fact that a flaming forest must be burning and they forgot to burn the fucking forest. So, ladies and gentlemen, it took nature to do this. So, thank you, nature. Much love.
Thank you.
So, suddenly, lightning strikes one of the branches and has now formed a ring of fire around all 4 patients. Zephyr and Underground begin to circle Savior and Legion as they both are trying to get back to their feet. Zephyr's eyes turn purple as she lets out an entire scream as all 3 other patients hold their ears as Zephyr looks at the Underground and says, "You have a traitor amongst you. I can see it in your eyes." As Savior found his way behind Zephyr, he lunges for a long distance, but Underground catches him and hits the 6 feet deep onto Savior as Savior's chest went into the fire, and Savior is rolling around screaming in agony, so that mashed potato is now a burnt potato. Oh yeah. Burn
Did
potato.
Zephyr hear that?
Yes, Zephyr heard that.
Oh yeah, baby.
Cookie goes, "Oh yeah, baby." Just like that, too. She weird.
Oh yeah, baby.
All right. Where am I?
I don't know.
How dare you?
You're at.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Legion catches Underground off guard and grabs Underground by the throat, lifts him up for a Legion lecture. He lifts him up and slams him on top of a pile of broken pallets that had shattered glass all over them, and the scream from Underground are echoed through the forest. But as Zephyr catches Legion off guard for a moment, Underground has escaped the forest.
Oh yeah, baby.
Zephyr kicks Legion in the midsection and lifts him up and goes for a running powerbomb, and Legion's neck bounced off a stump that's burning, and Legion is now just laughing. Zephyr is laughing with him as she just begins to walk away. Savior lunges for another long distance, and Zephyr kips right up, and Savior is shocked as Zephyr is walking out of the forest, but Dollface comes running from the forest and spears her into a burning forest, and both patients are just trading blows through the burning forest. Zephyr and Dollface are continuing to brawl. Savior and Legion make their way to the end of the forest. Dollface throws Zephyr towards Legion. He lifts her up for a Legion lecture. No, Zephyr raked the eyes of Legion with her sharp nails, and she hits a backbreaker. Savior blasts Zephyr in the back of the head with his Asylum championship. As he backs up, Savior rushes Zephyr and punts her in the head. Savior picks up Legion and his championship, and both monsters walk out of the burning forest together. Wow. Cookie, what do you have to say about that?
It's cuckoo.
Yeah, pretty cuckoo. Pretty cuckoo.
I know.
The siren sounds, but moments after, Underground from behind, as he blasts Savior from behind. Legion goes to attack, but Savior pushed Legion back and yells, "No, I got this. Don't interfere." Savior runs at Underground, and Underground again hits Savior with a 6 feet deep as Savior smacks his head on the Asylum Championship as Underground holds up the Asylum Championship and places a foot on the face of Savior, celebrating. Ladies and gentlemen, could the Underground be a 2-time Asylum champion?
Nah. He cannot.
Oh, Cookie says he cannot.
I know if he is, he's gonna be disappeared. He cannot ever.
You hear that, Underground?
Ever.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna make you disappear.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the co-main event. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the semifinals of the Monsters Ball tournament. And I just want to say we will be right back. We are taking a little break.
Warning. The asylum is now closed. The doctors and staff have now left after dark. Rules are now in effect and all rooms will be open.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here is the co-main event. I'm going to go ahead and get the people ready for this epic match. So, Cookie, how are you liking the show so far?
Good.
How do you feel about being legendary champion?
Good.
Yeah, it's pretty damn good.
Mhm.
That is awesome. I'm very glad that you are a legendary champion. But the fact is, you had to deal with a professor, a mad professor, a crazy professor, right?
Yeah. And he has cat name. I don't know what his name. I forgot. And he
Damn.
has feet. And I want to keep that cat because he can take feet. So he can help me.
Oh, yeah? Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, the co-main event, the semifinals. Who goes to the main event of House of Fear? Will it be Damian Wolf, Andre Bradford, or Johnny Gage? Ladies and gentlemen, Damian walks into the cold laboratory, the cold air visible with every breath he takes. He looks around the room and sees several pieces of scientific equipment. As Damian walks around, a passageway opens up as Andre walks out and slams his elbow right into Damian's back. As Andre grabs Damian and puts him in a bear hug, as Andre crushes Damian, Gage sneaks up on him and breaks a metal crutch over Andre's back. Andre drops Damian and turns feet around only for Gage to try and choke Andre with the broken crutch. Andre struggles to push the metal from his throat when Damian drop kicks the big man in the back of his knees. Gage and Damian would turn and stare at each other before both picked Andre up and suplexed him through a gurney, breaking it apart, bending and snapping the metal frame. Not even a second after both men dropped Andre, Gage grabs Damian and throws him against the wall. Damian grunts as he hits, followed by a splash from Gage. Damian is able to drive a knee into his gut, sending Gage backwards. As Gage stumbles backwards, Damian spears him and sends him through one of the electric chairs that are set up against the wall. Damian walks over and picks up a broken piece of the gurney and walks over to work Gage, but Gage is just getting to his feet. Damian rings down the chunk of metal across the back, dropping him back to the floor.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Owie, owie.
Ouch.
Ouchie, ouchie,
Damien has
ouchie.
both Andre and Johnny laid out on the floor piece of the gurney, still in his hands. Behind him, one of the, it's like a cavador I don't know. Sets up on a slab. The corpse grabs the sheets and removes it, revealing himself to be Cletus the Bum. Cletus slides off the slab and grabs Damien's hair, yanking him backwards, hitting a reverse DDT. Cletus would then pick up Damien and then gorilla pressed him onto the slab itself. Cletus would climb up and hit a package pile driver, sending both men through the slab. Cletus reaches up and grabs the shock therapy helmet and stuffs it on Damien's head. He turns it on, eliminating Damien Wolf from this match. Damien Wolf, you went this far to the semifinals. You killed it, but it seems like you and Cletus had the chef position that is going to go freaking bonkers, man. You and Cletus. Ladies and gentlemen, House of Fear, it will be Damien Wolf taking on Cletus the Bum.
Yep.
That is going to be one slaughterhouse type of match. I tell you what. As the smoke from Damien's head starts to fill the room, Andre and Gage start to stand each other, stone punches at, throwing punches at each other. Powerful lefts and devastating rights are being thrown as they get to their feet. Damien is the first one to his feet, bringing the knife edge of the sand down across Gage's head, dropping him down to his knee again. Kids would reach up and grab a hold of Andre's pants, pulling himself up as Andre driving Test down upon him. Andre grabs a hold of the gates and physically throws him across the room, causing them to land across one of the counter, shattering test tubes and other pieces of equipment. Andre walks across the room and grabs a hold of Gage, only for Gage to throw a bottle of the mysterious liquid into Andre's eyes, blinding him. As Andre tries to clean up his eyes out, Gage gets up and tackles Andre. Gage would start driving heavy forearms into Andre's face, only for Andre to grab him and throw him off of him. Andre is able to get to his feet about the same time Gage does as well. Gage charges at Andre, only for him to hit him with a big boot, dropping him. Andre would then pick up Gage and place him in the electric chair, strapping him in. As Andre has Johnny in the electric chair, he starts cranking the wheel to lift it in the sky. Out of the shadows, Nappy Boy runs out of the corridor and leaves Andre and levels Andre with the spear. Andre and Nappy Boy start delivering lefts and rights when Nappy grabs a steel rod and it impales and it looks like he freaking stabs it into Andre's shoulder. Nappy hits Andre with a DDT before setting him in the chair after removing Gage. Nappy hooks the straps onto Andre's arms, pinning him in place. As he bent the steel rods, he smirks as he essentially turns his arm into a lightning rod. Johnny quickly gets the idea and starts cranking the wheel as hard and as fast as he can. By the second he couldn't crank anymore, a bolt of lightning shoots out of the sky and hits the steel rod of Andre's arm, sending shockwaves and jolts of electricity through his body, plus eliminating him. Ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Gage is going to the main event of House of Fear in the finals of the Monsters Ball tournament. Congratulations, Johnny Gage. You are going to the finals. And we got one more match, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. Who is going to the main event to face Johnny Gage for the Monsters Ball? Not you.
Me.
Not you. No, not you. You done lost. Anyways, Dark Princess. Will it be Dark Princess, Sarabai, or Scabs? Who do you think's gonna win there, Cookie?
Scab.
You think Scabs, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The main event. Will it be Dark Princess, Sarabai, or Scabs here in a crypt match? All three patients enter the cemetery as in the center of the gravesite has a stone casket waiting inside a 6 feet deep hole. Scabs with a shovel begins looking around for the other patients as he hears the crunch of leaves in the distance. He turns around and it seems like no one is in sight. Scabs refuses to blink as he begins hearing snapping of the sticks. Scabs begins swinging his shovel in the air, hoping to make any sort of contact. The shovel smacks up against one of the gravestones as it begins to crack. Scabs turns around and Dark Princess is standing right there. Scabs swings the shovel and Dark Princess ducks in quickly with a few jabs to the face of Scabs. Scabs, getting caught off guard, stumbles over a few gravestones. Cookie, go ahead.
Where are we?
I'll highlight it and you can read, sweetheart.
Dark Princess slowly walks
Towards
toward Scabs when all of stunned Sarabai
drags.
drags Scabs into the shadows. Dark Princess closes her eyes as she disappears and teleport on top of the
Mausoleum.
leaving Sarabai and Scab in the shadow of the
Cemetery.
cemetery. Sarabai is throwing left and right, getting that upper
Advantage.
and have this. You can see in the eyes of Sarabai
that there is a demonic presence named Cerebrus creeping in his veins. Scabs can sense the emotion as a bloody tear drips from his eyes, and Sarabai lets out an emotional scream as he headbutts Scabs until Scabs is busted open. Sarabai then walks away from Scabs looking for Dark Princess as she teleports right behind Sarabai and turns him around for a super kick in the jaw. Sarabai stumbles but does not fall as he goes for a clothesline for Dark Princess with a scoop slam on top of the gravestone, smashing it into the rubble. Dark Princess does not wait and picks Sarabai up on her shoulders. As she closes her eyes, she is about to teleport, but Scabs with the shovel connects to the back of the head of Dark Princess. Dark Princess falls to the floor as Scabs with multiple kicks to the ribs of Dark Princess. Sarabai then spears Scabs. Wow. Sarabai stands back up as he taunts the last laugh, which is Scabs' own finisher move. Scabs is about to stand up as he turns around. Sarabai goes for it, but Scabs kicks Sarabai in the gut and connects the last laugh. Scabs can't believe it. Blood is pouring down his face. Dark Princess, though, with a topsy-turvy to Scabs, using Unhinged, her creator's own signature move. Dark Princess looks at Scabs and Sarabai. She grabs Scabs and teleports him in front of the opened stone casket. Scabs with an elbow to the face of Dark Princess, followed by a clothesline. Scabs looks for his shovel and realizes it's not with him. He looks inside the stone casket as he grabs the leg of Dark Princess and drags her close to the edge of the 6 feet deep hole. Scabs goes to roll him off the edge. No, Scabs goes to roll her off the edge as she falls inside this casket, but quickly teleports behind Scabs and pushes him off. No. Scabs, though, grabs the edge with one hand, holding on tight, trying not to fall into the casket. Dark Princess looks down at Scabs and smiles. So long, piggy. Dark Princess stomps on the hand of Scabs as he is about to let go, but Sarabai with the shovel smacks the back of the leg of Dark Princess and then smacks the back. And smacks the back as well. Dark Princess drops to her knee as Sarabai smacks the shovel onto the hands of Scabs. Scabs lets go and falls into the stone casket. The casket closes and lowers to the ground. Scabs has been eliminated. Aw, Scabs, man. So close, bro. So close.
Dark Princess will win.
You think Dark Princess will win?
Yeah.
I hope so. Let's see where this goes. I cannot believe it, though. Scabs is eliminated. That leaves Dark Princess and Sarabai remaining, who will be advancing to the finals at the House of Fear. The winner will face Johnny Gage. Sarabai looks directly into the eyes of Dark Princess as she begins to slowly stand up. Sarabai goes for a left hook, but Dark Princess teleports behind Sarabai and does the topsy-turvy, and Sarabai goes down. Dark Princess grin as she watches the motionless Sarabai as she torments him. Sarabai begins moving around as Dark Princess locks in the 4 dead roses, which is that figure 4. And it seems like Sarabai is trying to hold on all the pain inside of Dark Princess as Sarabai dangling off the edge. As Sarabai looks down and sees the stone casket, Sarabai, knowing if Dark Princess lets go, this could be over. The Dark Princess yells out, bye. As all of a sudden, Johnny Gage grabs Dark Princess and pushes her off the edge. As Sarabai and Dark Princess both land in the stone casket. It looks like Dark Princess, ladies and gentlemen, the Asylum siren is going off. It looks like the Dark Princess and Sarabai move on to the finals. So at the Monsters Ball at the House of Fear, the main event will be Johnny Gage versus Sarabai versus Dark Princess, who will be the 2022 Monster of the Ring.
Oh, yeah.
Who will be? But ladies and gentlemen, I have 2 videos I'm going to show you, so please stay tuned and watch them both as they are important. Ladies and gentlemen, we have videos from Johnny Gage and the Architect of Fear Unhinged. So, before I play these videos, we all know what time it is. It is time to cut it out. See you guys October 22nd at the House of Fear. Now watch this.
So one question, baddest motherfucker. What made you belong in this asylum? 'Cause I'm not seeing it! And in regards to family, Dollface, check. Tyler, check. Dragon Queen, we'll circle back to that one later. And Damien, check. It's all gone exactly as I planned now. Exactly as the voice has guided me. Cut down the old family and cut down the false monsters. Only a few more remain between me and the glory that has been promised to me. Just gotta take out the one who follows the old way and slaughter the false god of violence. Welcome to the new era, Asylum, where new monsters can reign as king. And
Asylum. The time has come. Prepare your minds, bodies, your souls. Time. A hell of agony that you've ever experienced. Prepare your mind, body, and soul. the realm of the 7 deadly sins. Prepare your minds, bodies, and souls for my house of fear. Enter the 3 finalists in the Monsters Ball. When you enter the House of Fear, you not only have to worry about the 7 deadly sins, you have to worry about me. The Angel of Death. And it makes no difference whether it's Sarabhai, the Dark Avatar, Johnny Gage, or even my bride, the Dark Princess. Winner, beware. And pray.